Well, hello, friends and family, and we want to welcome you to Jim's In-Town Gardening and also Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. So glad that you could spend a little bit of time with us. Normally I do these videos on Sunday, and then I have them go on early Monday morning. Well, yesterday was a very, very busy day. With the ministry, I teach on Sunday on Pal Talk, and anyways, before that I had a couple that came up from southern Maine, and they bought some of my rabbit cages that I've got outside. I bought a bunch, and I've got them up for sale anyways. They came and bought some. Boy, a lot going on. You know, I was just in the house. I had done chores and came back in, and my wife and I have got a project to do today, and I may be videoing that. She says I can video it as long as I don't get her in the picture. That's fine. We're going to be making sausage. We had bought, I think it was a 9-pound pork butt, and I have had some people who have been doing videos on making sausage, whether it's the sausage patties or the sausage links. We had ordered a grinder for my wife's KitchenAid, and the sausage stuffer. So anyways, I'm excited to try that. I've been looking forward to doing that for a couple years now. But anyways, I want to do a video. Oh, before I go there, I finally hit 500 again. Back last summer or spring, just before I got really, really busy, I had got, I think it was 507, and the very next day I was back to like 491. And then through the summer, I just, so busy, for me to drag out the tripod and hook up my camera and have people calling me the whole time, it doesn't work. So, and I want to apologize for not keeping busy on that. Some of you might have seen the Back to Eden style method of planting that I do. I was really hoping that I could continue on with that because it's a great system for me. Now, I know I've heard and read different people in different parts of the country. It doesn't work for them, you know, whether it's termites or whatever. For me up here, it works very well. And even though it was very, very dry here this year, I think somewhere around July, the end of July, beginning of August, we were 9 inches below on the water table. So that shows how dry it got. I have never had a brown lawn. My lawn was brown this year. A lot of the lawn was brown. So anyways, update on the rabbits. I was hoping the little babies would come. They were just here by the door. Of course, I brought a tripod, and they don't like that. Hey, sweeties. Hey, babies. They're all fun, all full, and now they're going to sleep. So, today I just want to do kind of an update. I was hoping that I'd get some responses of what different people would like to learn about in the rabbits. You know, what I do, what works for me, you know, so you might be able to use that for your rabbitry. I haven't gotten anything on there. Got a lot of responses on people. They love my rabbits. They love the colors. You know, for the most part, they're calm. The couple that came up yesterday, she said, you know, it's nice to go into a rabbitry and you just get a hint of that rabbit smell. You know, she could see that I keep it clean. One of my biggest things this year has been hair. You know, I've got quite a few girls. Hey, babies. Hey, Stevie. Oh, come here. Oh, come on. All right, come on. Come on, sit here. These little bunnies here, these are the mother's a New Zealand white, and I bred her to a lavender Rex buck. And the colors are just absolutely stunning. Hey, sweetheart. Oh. Now these guys are, they will be 5 weeks old. Are they 5 weeks old tomorrow? Or actually I can look. Baby. They will be 6 weeks on November 4th. So Mama is going to come out of here probably tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. When we do the weigh up. Hey, little baby. Hi, little baby. Now, another thing that I've been doing is on Tuesdays. You want to be pet too? No? On Tuesdays, I'm going to do videos on the rabbits that I have for sale. I know it's not going to help you out in the Midwest and down in Florida and maybe even New Hampshire and Vermont. I don't know. But there are some people in this area who have been watching the videos, and it just gives them a chance to see what I have for sale. The other thing is I will do some videos on the cages that I have for sale. There's been quite a bit of interest there. The lady that was here, hi sweetie, the lady that was here yesterday, she took my last 30 by 36s, which is this size right here. Great size for mamas having their babies, raising them up until that 5 or 6 week old when I take the moms out. Typically I would put mamas back into a 30 by 30, but I'm going to keep them all in the 30 by 36s. Now I was talking about hair. I don't know if you can see on this cage, in this area, there's quite a bit of hair on the cage. Now all these cages had come out, they had been washed, sanitized. Actually I had painted quite a bit of it. I don't know if you can see the inside around that urine guard. I painted that. Let them stay outside for about 3 or 4 days just to, so they dry, they harden, but get that paint smell out of it. And I've had no problems whatsoever. I know a lot of, how could you spray paint that? The bunnies are going to eat that. For the most part, my bunnies don't chew. Now, one of the things that I am going to do because of these door guards, because these are used cages, they had stayed out for about 5 years from the guy that I bought them from. When I painted, I did get some paint on that. I am going to be changing all of these throughout this whole Rabbitry. I bought a lot of this guard stuff from an individual that had it back when he had rabbits. So I bought a lot of it. So I'm going to be changing all of that. Maybe I'll video that when I do that, and add into one of the Rabbitry updates. So on that hair, these rabbits, for the most part, most of them, I have been able to take a little, in some of the videos in the back, hanging above the door up there, you see a little, I think it's a gallon and a half vacuum cleaner. I have been able to use that in here without spazzing all my rabbits out. When they were shedding hard, I had a lot of hair, and it was flying all over the place. And I could take that little shop vac and vacuum, and it didn't bother them too much. There was a few of them that, got a little bit excited. Usually it's the younger ones that hadn't experienced that. These guys may spaz out a little bit. But I want to keep it clean. It's not just so that it looks good. You got to remember that stuff flies around. You've got your grain feeders, my hay balls in there. Hey there, baby. I don't need them eating that stuff. It gets on the cage floor, and there might be hay or something, and anyways, I want to keep it clean. I want them healthy as I can. So I've got them used to that little vacuum, so that's what I'll do. I'll just, vacuum, kind of. I talk to my rabbits, as I'm doing things. when I built this rabbit barn, I had rabbits in here. You know, so I had to be careful not to drop tools. I talked to them, you know, easy girls, easy boys, and that helps. That helps so much. They get used to that. You know, the first time that, if I was using my pneumatic hammer, nail gun, you know, there'd be times the first time that I'd shoot a nail, you know, they might jump, but they got used to it. You know, so that might be the tip of the day. You know, if you're doing work in your rabbit barn, even if you've got one rabbit or two rabbits, talk to them. Let them know that, yeah, you're going to be doing something. It might make some noise, and then just keep an eye on them. If they settle down, awesome. You know, I have some rabbits, if I start doing something like one of the ones that's for sale, Samson, quite often, if I drop something in here, he'll be stomping his foot. You know, you'll go throughout the time that you're in here, and you'll keep hearing him stomp his foot. Adrian is apt to do that sometimes. But usually they'll settle in. So, and what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to probably end this video either today or tomorrow. I'm going to be adding a video on probably this group of rabbits. I'm going to put these up for sale. Also, Sugar's babies up here. There's 6 of those up there. I'm not letting them go here until 8 weeks. That's been my rule. Nothing leaves until they're 8 weeks old. I could probably let them go at 6 weeks old, but I want them to be right before they go. It's just something that I've always stuck with. You know, with dogs and cats here in the state of Maine, you cannot sell them before they're 8 weeks old. So that's what I do with my rabbits. So the other thing that's going to happen is I'm going to video grinding up the sausage. I'm going to let it rest in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So it's going to be a 2-part video, all in one. I think we're going to make 3 different types of sausage. So I'll bring you along on that. The other thing is I'm going to video these guys, and the cages that I have for sale. You know, that will be another update. And the other thing, I want to thank you for bringing me up to the 500 subscriber mark. I'm going to be giving away a $25, I think a $25 probably Amazon card. So if you want to get in on that, I'll have a separate video for that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. So there's going to be a bunch of videos out this week. So again, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. For all those who have stuck with me, even though I didn't upload videos. You know, I tried to, throughout the summer, I tried to get to some of you guys and you know, watch your videos, respond to your videos, liking your videos. And some of you have done the same with me. I thank you so much. You know, those of you who are doing this, you know it can be hard. You know, you've got your normal chores, your normal day things that you do. And then to drag, you know, whatever you use for recording. And I'm just using a simple cell phone and a tripod. You know, I know a lot of you have great action cameras, all different types of anyways. You know what I'm trying to say. You know, a lot of times wives will, or husbands, whichever, or kids will do the videoing. I don't have that luxury. I do what I can, and when I can. So, thank you so much. For those who would like to visit our ministry channel, I'll leave a link down below. It's J&L, Jim and Leanna Ministries. Usually every Sunday, every Wednesday, when we do our messages, I upload a video from that. Usually Sundays gets on Sunday evening. I still got to put that on. And then when I do the message Wednesday, because usually it's 9 o'clock, 9:30 when I get done teaching at night, I usually I do the editing, I render it, and it goes on sometimes Thursday morning. So if you'd like to visit that channel, I'll drop a link in the description box. Thank you so much again. Love you guys. God bless you.